others around me to feel good. And so I'm really accommodating. I care about people feeling good. But the more I try to do that, the more I'm realizing that not only do I disempower them to some degree, but I'm scattering my own energy. So even though I'm pretty sure I know what I want, there's so many things that I'm thinking about all at the same time that I can't even express clearly what I want very well. So now as I sit here, I realize that my wanting to have conversation about where I've been or even where I am feels irrelevant.
What's all that extra talking about? Get your hair done.
I've managed to get back to that place.
That's right.
Are
you talking back?
Natural alignment.
Huh?
But in feeling that,
because you know I gotta ask.
I'm afraid that
I can't hear you.
Enough. It keeps
what?
Occurring to me that I need to be
you doing all that talking, then when I say something to you, you deaf?
Just feeling alignment isn't enough.
Azariah.
And I can hear Abraham trying to convince us all.
You better speak up. Let me have to say something else to you.
I think what
Excuse me,
would serve me,
because I think somebody think I can't reach.
I think what would
I said speak up.
Just let myself make more decisions.
No, you didn't.
I think
because I need to hear you. I can't hear you.
Steady in a vibration has caused me to not reach into the new.
Since you got it, take all that. Don't let me hear nothing else up out of you.
And in slowing the momentum,
as quiet as you get when somebody try to make you do right, that's how quiet I need you to be until we get to your school.
In my guardedness of wanting to maintain balance, I have sort of stopped the momentum. I think because I was not trusting that I have the ability to find new momentum and then gain balance and find new momentum and then, yes.
I guess what manifesting won't let me get good momentum again.
But the only thing that slows momentum is the physics of momentum.
I think it's this thing right here.
First, understand that through contrast, you've launched a rocket, and that was a momentum not discernible to you, but your rocket of desire had momentum. Source received the rocket, understood it fully, and holds the vibrational frequency of it. And law of attraction is now responding to that understanding of your desire. So your desire is continuing to expand. You launched it, it's getting bigger. So the only question is, where do you, with your mind, stand in relationship to this desire? And the way you know is by the way you feel. So, there was momentum when you launched it, and Source is maintaining the momentum of your desire. You just can't jump on it from allowing yourself. The cork that you hold under the water is the stuff of the momentum. When you let go of it, that cork will gain its own momentum. It's not something that you have to apply to it. This is the thing that we really want you to understand. You don't add the momentum, you just don't get in the way of the momentum. In other words, if you don't do those things you do that slow momentum, momentum will go. Law of attraction insists that it does, you see. So what slows momentum is, I want this, but it isn't here yet. That slows momentum. I really like this, but so-and-so in my life doesn't think I should do that. I think this is a good idea, but last time I tried that, it didn't work out. The only thing that slows momentum, and nobody else is doing it, is only your own split energy. And so what is necessary is more sensitivity at the early stages. It's like you launch a rocket, then you just shoot it in the foot. You launch a rocket, then you just shoot it in the foot. And your practicality will do that. Also, your guardedness of not wanting to get too out of control will do that. We know for sure about you that you've launched so many rockets and you rode them hard and you had a great time, and others criticized you back to that condemnation of the rocket. It's not listening to your own guidance, and it's not going. You're holding yourself back for no good reason.
Said riding the bus. Said riding the bus. Drawing what? Oh yeah, Ash. I'm on 55th floor. I'm looking for a next.
Alrighty, right here. Take your hood off.
What I'm looking for next?
When you go across the bridge and everything, the second light, make a left.
gonna draw us, alright?
I want to draw you.
What I'm gonna be doing? I used to do that, draw people while I know, but when did that happen, though? I think it was a little deeper than that. God, that's all you heard. That was a sad day for Daddy. Crazy bitch. I can't draw no crazy bitch. Mr. has the book, man. Minister of the man. You know me like that. Oh no, you don't know. That man is saying, come the step. Then it's the opposite. You don't know me like that.
One mobile ready and we all done.
I know what both don't know. Such a time. Mama gonna tell me the other day, Mama woke me up, it was still dark.
Bus baby.
Oh, bus baby. It's too many babies. I don't know which was which.
Had to be the boss.
I remember that video on my channel called Boss Wire. You at the grocery store. And I still have not done anything on my channel.
So what now?
Cup out the door.
Yeah, right. We gotta turn that up. We gotta, for one, we gotta connect it to your phone, but the thing is, gotta make sure you young ladies don't get too crazy with that phone, with your iPad.
Because you have more videos than me and you have more subscribers.
I have more videos and more subscribers. Well, Daddy put a lot of work into that.
Bluetooth mode.
Telling different people about my channel, being on different other people's channel, promoting my channel as well as their channels. It ain't like, people not interested in what you're doing. You just gotta find different ways to get out there so people know that you got a channel. It's so many channels out there. A lot of people just don't know about all the different channels. Some people only watch like 2 channels when they get on YouTube.
Some people don't even know about YouTube and the day of YouTube.
Yeah,
so
true.
Great.
And some people don't even pay attention to like the channel name for real. Like they just not getting hip to YouTube, so to speak, or they just watch it from a standpoint of just like they watch TV.
Some people only use it for like how-to stuff. They
Yeah.
look up stuff specifically.
That's why I want to get into doing instructional videos. Because those are the videos people gonna run across on a residual basis too, though. Like people be looking for different shit. Like the meditation videos, people gonna want to play them at nighttime.
Hello.
Putting me on your back.
Hello. Your back.
Nah, put me on your back.
No, I'm gonna drive your back.
Oh man, I thought
Back in the car.
I was gonna get a ride. Shit.
What? God, you too heavy.
Why not?
I don't know how much you weigh.
City strong.
Any time.
City strong.
Time. Do you remember that game?
Did he leave her book bag?
Do you remember that game? No, it's not in here.
What game?
That game where I have to say a word and you have to get something that matches
It's
with
called word association.
color.
Red.
Art. Paint.
Drawing.
Drive.
Who?
Drive.
Drive. For travel.
Read.
Books. Pages. Paperback.
Paperback?
Mm-hmm.
What is that? Titanic.
It's a type of book, like a book form. It
Titanic.
doesn't have a hard cover. It's soft.
Titanic.
Boat. Rose. No, Rose is her name. The lady from Titanic.
For real?
You know me
Why
like
did you
that.
Cause it's kids.
I know what both don't know.
These colors.
Mhm.
That's what these colors are.
What they are for?
Huh?
What they?
This part and this Black Lives Matter, and then this is scratch and the up. Right there.
Yeah. The black is for the people. The red is for the blood. The green is the land.
Daddy,
What is you talking about? Some
what's
groceries?
that game?
Nah, I didn't say we started that.
We started it before.
Okay, y'all participating?
Yes.
Well, go ahead.
Groceries.
Stores. Grocery stores.
I'm talking about somebody being smart with you and then participate. Well, thanks. Same person.
She do.
Participating. Can't tell me no more. Ain't worried about it. See you in action, G. All that. You the same shit, better come on. It's fine. If you miss the point, it's always gonna come back around. It's gonna hit you even harder the next time.
What's the point? I missed it.
I know. I said it's fine. I'm not on it. Right is waiting on you to make a suggestion. Y'all supposed to be having a whole game going on.
What'd you say, Ryan? I don't know. Could be her.
She's trying to work on that. She's
What up, you sure? Good
I
game?
don't know the other little girls' names. The one with the gold hair.
Dinosaur.
Prehistoric.
Prehistoric.
Frost the Laughter.
What?
Frost the Laughter.
I don't know what that is.
It's a dinosaur.
Oh, Velociraptor.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I don't know how to make his noise, but when you say Velociraptor, I think of the name. I mean, the noise that they made.
It's just rock.
No, it's not. Okay, it's just
As far as we know.
about to argue.
Shit, I ain't never heard the dinosaurs make no other noises than raw, all kind of little weird
Right,
noises.
you're right. That's the noise.
It's like we didn't live in them times, so I think that's why they just be like, I think they made some kind of
I know
noise.
how the dinosaurs passed out and died.
Easy to say.
There was a meteor coming to Earth and it smashed all the dinosaurs.
Oh yeah, heard about that.
That's why. That's before Earth was even pretty like this. There was all holes all over the place.
Think so? I heard somebody ask, what if a T-Rex is really a dragon? Structure ain't too far off. Given that we wasn't around during them times to determine if they had certain capabilities. You know, a lot of people gonna be like, well, can it spit fire? My thing is where they get that from. Like, if it was never dragons that did that shit. So what?
Because of the hieroglyphics on the walls.
Alright, and everything on the wall they drew because they saw it.
Right. They
So-
see dragons spitting.
I'm just saying. I'm making the comparison when people say they didn't exist. So bringing up the wall is further proving my point. That's not an answer to that. It's not an answer to it, really. It's like disproving. Like, how the hell y'all say these people don't exist or this shit didn't exist, but you got all this history of people writing about it? It's too much. And it surpasses different cultures that wouldn't necessarily be interacting with each other. Mama, wake up, baby. When we pull up, we gotta get ready to hop out. And then you need to be awake so we can be alert for school. What?
Right, you got the more common things. I don't know. What's the JoJo Siwa?
Yeah.
Cardinal? I don't really watch that, so I don't know. Words. Only thing that's in front of my face is the window, the trees, the street.
A lot of Spider-Man.
spider? Sorry, web.
Spider-Man.
Almost said since you're giving away layups. Spider-Man.
Lucy says spider, I said Spider-Man.
Turtle.
Ninja Turtle.
Momo.
Ninja Turtles.
Right, I already said Ninja Turtles.
Turtles can get over 1,000 years old. They live in a shell. So many more things than Ninja Turtles.
Okay. Daddy, what's another one?
You silly girl. Rainbows.
Rainbow in the sky.
Yup.
I know. Rainbow pot of gold with the leprechaun.
I say after the rain.
After the rain.
After the rain, there's a rainbow.
And if you use the mirror, shine your tip in the sun, touch the mirror, you have a rainbow.
Weirdo shit.
So if you put this mirror,
Came a little early, you want to skip the line, man.
if I had the green
Hop out, baby.
mirror,
Yeah,
you would have a rainbow.
Yup.
Oh, I forgot.
Well, you gotta unlock that door, girl. Love y'all.
See y'all later.
So do people have to hook up propane tanks? Because I've noticed like a lot of people up here got old propane setups or still got propane. Like Bruce had a whole little propane thing sitting on the porch.
Because a lot of people have propane tanks, and a lot of people do buy generators, and they run. A lot of them are running on propane gas. Because we live in a place where your power can go out any time of year.
And that's why we be tripping me out about niggas talking about they couldn't go to Africa because they talking about the grid ain't all that, dependable and shit. I'm like, nigga, we so used to white people doing us dirt over here, we don't even complain about the shit no more. Like nigga, always on in America. You a fucking lie. Fucking lie. Nigga don't give a fuck about that cheap ass shit they buy in Walmart. A lot of niggas sell you some cheap ass shit, nigga. You gonna pull up, pop the trunk on the nigga. No mercy. You know why? Cause we always held ourselves to a higher standard. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit, but sometimes we gotta realize we going too far with that shit the wrong direction. And it's on some convenient righteousness. Like, a motherfucker always wanna show up to persecute and tear a motherfucker down, but don't never want to show up when it's time to help a nigga move or uplift a motherfucker or celebrate a motherfucker, you feel me? That's the type of shit you gotta pay attention to. You gotta pay attention and know who you around. Some people want to see you up, some people want to see you down. Some people just ain't even paying attention, they just around. Real. But it's your life, shawty. What you gonna do? You make the best out of your 24 before you go. I know I am. Y'all see me with the Argument League hoodie. It's time for the 2020, you know what I'm saying? 2021, 2022 hoodie. Trying to get the new edition in. Swab Beezy. I'm about ready to design us one, you feel me? But I like that the logo he already got. That'll be it for us for real though. The logo he already got. Put that shit on the hoodie. What y'all think? I'm finna start going hard on these niggas with the artwork and shit, so we finna go up. So this morning, it's winter and it's cold. A lot of niggas hey, I let it go.
Shit, I need to go out with the coat tomorrow. Yes.
Nope.
I almost went to the service too though. You hear me though? I think it's just because our parents beat us in shape. You feel me? Like, our parents made us good at taking orders by the time we got to a certain age. Just like, long as it makes sense. What? Shit. You know nothing in there though?
I ain't never rolled no blunt.
Something happened. I promise you're gonna be mad. You look over here, you're like, well, maybe when you transport, maybe when I gave it to you, but it fell out or something. But goddamn it, ain't nothing in it though.
Where's my phone?
Where is your phone? Did you leave it in the house? Or did you have you had it since we've been moving around? So maybe it's in your jacket. Oh, you already checked that joint out.
Heavy as hell.
I think it's right here.
Thank you.
Appreciate your patience. I'm glad you didn't do like Roy said I did. But we've been there, but I don't, like I told her, I don't think it's just as simple as the phone. Like, the phone might have been the last straw or some shit, but nobody, I promise you, I wouldn't just cry about no damn phone. Might have been a call I was supposed to be made or something. Or shit, something done happened before I lost my goddamn phone. And I'm like, man, I done had it up to here with this day. Peace, my bro Chris in the building. What's up, G? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Grand Rising. Shout out to you, people. Peace within, peace out. We still up in here just chopping it on an early morning. This one of them rolling with gold. You know, since they don't make the black man the symbol of family or fatherhood, you know what I'm saying? I figured we changed that by showing what we do on a regular basis. It ain't about trying to get no credit, ain't none of that. It's about making sure the next time they look at the next person that look like you, they think something respectable. I don't think something that's, you know, out of line by way of something you did or didn't do. You know, something else I thought about? How, like, bros used to, and I still do this. Like, I even told my ex this when we first separated. I was like, bro, you out here doing your thing and shit, but you need to make sure somebody know these people's names. So if something happened to you, you feel me, motherfucker know where to go. Motherfucker try to be funny and was like, you just trying to know who the hell I talking to. You don't know him, da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, seriously, G? Seriously? Of course, I'm pretty sure I don't know him. You feel me? Or I would have been knowing what the hell was going on before now. It would have been clear why the hell we separated. But yeah, I said that to say, like, not focusing on that subject wholeheartedly, like what actually happened with that. But I'm saying in general, like, you know, a lot of times we want to know what a breakdown happened when, you know, men don't look out for women and vice versa. I think a lot of times certain men was trying to look out for sisters and they weren't trying to hear that shit and got so tired of being rejected to the point, you know, I wouldn't even, cause I still ain't stopped. I still got my ways. Like, you seen how when I seen Buddy, like, and I still kind of feel a way about, like, B. Nigga, your mama ain't name you B. Like, what the fuck? You around my kids and my ex-wife. Hold on. I need more than a B, sir. Fuck is you talking about? Or it don't gotta be respectful. Cause to me at that point, that's not, nigga, I'm not no street nigga. This not no street interaction, my nigga. This is a family interaction. Talking about B. Nigga, I'm not the ex-boyfriend, nigga. I'm not him. Had a little more respect for this situation than you showing right now. I get you tell your friends my name B. But nigga, treat this shit like you talking to her motherfucking mama or her daddy, nigga. Cause far as I'm concerned, the last nigga that's been responsible for her, my nigga. Based on my motherfucking culture, until I see different, my nigga, I'm still on like, cause my kids gotta deal with the outcome of anything that happened with her. Anything. It'll be that as a mate. Like I said, you see that side eye you gave me? That shit. Not to say you said anything or anything, but it's like certain men can't take that shit. Like, how the hell you looking at me like that when I'm trying to help? I'm at the point now I recognize, like, women and men are not gonna never be on the same page. Like, you can't get all black men to do the same shit, but we on the same page enough to get things accomplished. You feel me? Like, we can't expect women to be like men. Like, what the fuck are we asking for? You know what I'm saying? And women can't expect men to be like women. But we on the same page on enough shit to where we can get some shit accomplished. And if we try to understand each other, we could probably get more accomplished. But for me, like I said, I ain't waiting on the motherfucker to let me be a motherfucking man. I said, next time I see you, my nigga, be for what? Be for bad? What, nigga? We growing as fuck. I'm not no 20-year-old ass nigga. Not that. And just because everybody else want to get younger as they get older, I'm still going to keep on getting mature. I'm going to stick to certain shit that did work and certain shit that was right that the old heads was doing. And becoming more respectable as you get older, it's still something I'm not finna bow down on. Like, I'm not finna be, oh, okay, because, like, I remember I told you at one point, I can't tell the difference between certain dress codes. Like, I look at the older women, and I see them dressing just like the younger girls. Don't mean I can't tell the difference. You feel me? But it's obvious that I'm telling you, like, I'm looking at older women dressing like young girls. And then I'm looking at younger girls dressing like 20-year-old girls. Like, and it's all that, damn, what's that shit? It was the first time I seen that shit that kind of opened the gap for me. That Victoria's Secret line, I think it's called Pink. I'm like, how the fuck is you making this shit for kids, though? Like, man, come the fuck on. When I was growing up, Victoria's Secret specifically trying to let you know, nigga, you coming into your womanhood. And that's some sexy shit. Like, this is what you put on with your dude. This your nightie, or, you know what I'm saying? Make sure your panties right up. Like, and we what? What we doing? Like, now this is a whole, like, I get business. business is business, but as a people, I think we need to pay attention to like, hold on, these businesses don't give a fuck about your family like that. You know what I'm saying? They trying to sell a product. So as far as, you know, what you're leading somebody into, like, you don't put on no fancy ass underclothes just to keep them covered. Most motherfuckers put that shit on to be seen in that shit. So it's only so long before a motherfucker wearing this shit, before it's like, shit, I'm trying to be seen out this motherfucker. And then people be acting, man, that's crazy as hell. Let me see this. I know what they mean, but I know what I see. Fuck nah, man. They don't let the GDs in the dope. Oh, they don't let the GDs in the dope. They don't let the GDs in the dope. You try to get away. GD. Oh. GD. Oh. Yeah, boy, crazy. That nigga shit say GD playing. GD's playing. Well, you ask me. What I learned from growth and development was the plan was to protect the black family. And a lot of the things that we learned was lessons that people wasn't able to get by way of their family falling victim to the drug trade. So certain lessons that I got from my mama, you know, I'm reading that shit like, oh, okay, it's people out here not getting that. You know what I'm saying? They not getting these conversations from their mom. Or they dad. So here it is, an honorable brother made sure to, you know, open up the door for him. Gotta love that. That's similar to when people say all these kids my kids, you feel me? I feel responsible for all of them. You know, what people did with the knowledge or what people did to survive from the circumstances they was already in, that's a whole nother situation. But that damn show when we was, what motherfuckers was being prompted to do. Damn show wasn't. Smash that like button when you come in, family. Drop a comment, say what's up. So I know what I got in here with me. I know if you in here, you gotta be the fan, cause not too many know where we at. Not too many know where I am. I ain't never been to New York, so like these type of billboards, them big things that they be having, they be showing on the billboards in New York. From New York. What's this one?
I said, you want to roll you another one? I'm going to take my little piece.
Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. Nothing you can't do.
So it's been like that since I turned.
But yeah, we got some conspiracies to talk about too, but when it comes to these people in these so-called religions and origins, I'm on their head. Heard what I said. I don't give a damn if they play dead. We own it. But like I was saying though, you got a lot of brothers out here that was, you know, trying to look out for their sisters and trying to vet niggas. But it got to a situation where it's like, what I noticed as a kid, the system was getting bucked. Make sure I hit that like button when y'all come in, show some love, say what's up. So therefore you have brothers that fell back as well as sisters that fell back. Cause I know my mama, whenever my sisters would talk about they had a boyfriend or a friend, my mama would invite them over. And you know, she ain't play no game. They ain't leave past that past the living room, none of that. You know, and she talking to him, seeing who the hell you is. What's the business? What we doing here? Where you meet my daughter at? What's your interest with her? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's your plans in the future with your life? Like, these different things that, based on asking these questions or asking these questions, you can get a versed understanding of a person. You know, asking about their parents, you know, their relationship with their parents. These are different things that you can get an understanding of how a person life being up until now to gauge whether or not this somebody that you feel like would be suitable to be with your child or the person that you care about, whether that's your sister, friend, whatever. It's like a whole ROTC team down there, man. They running like a man, running like a champ.
Probably was the police academy.
Oh, hell no. Hope. Alright, y'all, now we gotta make a decision. Should I go to the crib for a little bit, get this walk in? Nah, that's what we doing now, man. That's a decision made. But like I said, you know, how many of y'all experienced that growing up where you had maybe a brother or cousin who was with the shit, you know what I'm talking about? And he was like, y'all ain't finna talk to my little sister or my little cousin. But you found yourself bucking it because you was like, you know, I ain't finna let this nigga run my life or whatever. You feel me? But it's one of those things where I want y'all to pay attention to how this plays out over time. How, you know, this turns out to be, you know, people not even stepping up no more. To a point, brothers just laying and wait like plays out. When it comes to, you know, you holding yourself up or quenching your spirit because of what you've been familiar with or what you've been asked to do by way of respect for your sibling or your loved one, it becomes, it creates a state of inactiveness. Feel me? You become very inactive to the point if you ain't been active at certain ages, by certain ages, you know, you start to just relax. You know what I'm saying? Your muscles chilling. You feel me? You like, man, I ain't on that. She gonna do what she wanna do. Or he gonna do what he wanna do. Cause it's times that our sisters can warn us about certain shit and niggas just be like, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. She hating. She trying to slow me down, you feel me? She see these girls on me and shit and now she wanna talk shit. Nah, a lot of times, women be really just letting you know. A lot of times people just be coming up to you saying stuff that's on their heart. And the universe got a way of bringing people to you. But if you don't got the intuition to be able to filter out, you know, what the universe is bringing to you, you're gonna miss out on a lot of messages. You know, a lot of people say they want signs and stuff like that, but then when the signs come, we don't pay attention to them. When the signs come, we don't pay attention to them. So it becomes a thing where, but you can't just take the light. It becomes a thing where it becomes a thing where you just get used to things being a certain way. And so when shit get out of line, you just let it be. Throw that to me. Shit get out of line, you just let it be, cause that's what you used to. So I wouldn't suggest you get used to bullshit. I wouldn't suggest you get used to bullshit, cause when it come to bullshit, life got a full clip waiting on your ass. And if that's what you cool with, then shit, you gonna get comfortable with the problems. Therefore, you will recreate even more problems in your own life. Because you don't appreciate the life you have now. You know, our life is pretty much full of laughs and cries, you feel me? You know, it's on you if you choose to see the laughs more than the cries, or the cries more than the laughs, or if you choose to find a balance. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, when you ask for answers, you able to see it. You able to gauge, you know, the cause and effect. You able to gauge the progression. That's something to think about. Just something to think about. Because at the end of the day, these keywords, or for me, systems that I go through when I'm asking myself certain questions in order to gauge what's, you know what I'm saying, what's the next move. Sure, this gives me a clear compass and an easy way to stay away from things that's detrimental to my mother, father, child. You know what I'm saying? Concept. Because I got to think, how my mama gonna feel when she hear about that? How my mama gonna feel when she hear me or see what I'm doing now? How my daddy gonna feel? You know, some people don't even think like that, but I encourage you to. Because as much as people say you need religion to keep you grounded, keep you at a moral standard, I would say for a lot of us, you know, we already got certain morals put into us by way of our parents. People done some shit, you feel me? And then they bring their mama in or somebody in there. Nigga come right up off of that shit. They wasn't talking to detectives for nothing. Wasn't talking to them for nothing. But soon mama come in there like, man, they'll take your charge or whatever, you feel me? Them niggas go with that shit. They go with that shit. Or if mama or daddy in there talking about, don't talk to these people, don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't talk. So we got to think about that shit. Like, our mother, father, child setup is so proper to the point, like, we don't have no excuse. We don't have no excuse other than we was taught to rebel. You feel me? And our parents didn't even know what they was setting us up or sending us to. You feel me? A lot of the things we was taught in school turned us against the very people who sent us to school, who gave us an opportunity. You feel me? Like the OG say, man, here it is. You slept on mama couch. You sat up on mama couch, did whatever you want to in her house. And then all of a sudden, you get a few A's and B's. You think you know better than mama? You know what I'm saying? Like, you done found you a little God that's better than your mama? Cool on that. Cool on that. Because it's all cool for you to have all that, you know what I'm saying? But if you can't respect your mama, you a fool. Give a fuck who you pray to. You know what I'm talking about? As far as I'm concerned, when it comes to my mama and my daddy, you know, they got me here. They ain't have to do nothing else. They ain't have to do nothing else. Figured everything else out. And honestly, you know, they tried to tell me certain shit. You know, tried to, but I wanted it my way. And so really what I found out is can't nobody else really help me. You know, as far as my parents and the family structure that I came from, they couldn't help me because I had to do what I had to do for me. You know what I'm saying? The journey I'm on, a lot of them can't grasp. Like we was talking yesterday about a lot of people, you know, they talk about belief and all that, but they don't understand how to actually use their belief to get the blessing. You know what I'm saying? They waiting on the blessing, but shoot, I know how to manifest a blessing, a 2 or 3 or 4. And then once you get to that point, it get hard for you to sit over and keep on playing that game of like you don't know. You know, because like I said, the people that you see stuck in religion, those are people that really, it's no different than, you know, being in the street family. I know plug. You know the block to get the work from, but you don't got no plug to keep the work coming. We're gonna have a great day. And we definitely gonna have one because you said it. And you put that in it. Man, come on now. Keep putting that energy out there, love. That's what I'm talking about. That's what this shit about. networking with people so we can use our positive energy to increase the energy of the people that's in synergy with us. You feel me? People that ain't on this vibration ain't gonna know why I appreciate that message so much. But people that are grateful, man, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for the rough times, you know what I'm saying? The arguments I have with certain loved ones that, you know, I'm like, dang, I wish we could, you know, just see eye to eye. Man, I learned today, you feel me? They are nothing but a catalyst in the situation. They the you might feel like they the reason, but that love that you expressing is you. And at some point you gotta you know what I'm saying? You wanted them to feel love, so therefore they feel love. Because of the desire you had. Recognize that desire is everything. A lot of us think we need some motivation in order to achieve the things that we want to do out here. You feel me? Desire to see that shit through. You feel me? And once your vibrations increase. And once your vibrations increase, you become magnetic. Everything you see it like, oh, that was for this. That's utilized for this. Oh, that goes here. This here. Man, come on now. Everything has a reason. And like Big Mama used to say, it got a season. But don't ever get caught up in the messenger. You know what I'm saying? And even don't get caught up as if it slow you up. Cause some shit just, you know, for you for later. And some shit for you to just know how to cook it up when you need it. You know, just like people can build up anxiety, you know what I'm saying, to get ready to fight, you can build up your positive energy in order to take flight in this life. And to me, a lot of times taking flight consists of not paying attention to people that's trying to throw you off your shit. I need you to first become sensitive enough to notice it. Notice that people are trying to throw you off your shit. Notice that shit. Not to mention, we gotta stop being gluttons for punishment. Feel me? I'm telling you, as a man, I've been a glutton for punishment. Not paying attention to the certain environments that I came up in and the certain mentalities that I was willing to accept. Like, led to me accepting certain things in my life. And then after further accepting that stuff, then certain things was perpetrated on me to the point you like, man, I see how this shit continues. You feel me? But I'm not gonna feed into it. You know what I'm saying? Not feeding into that shit. Like Saint Nip say, man, I'm paraphrasing, but he was like, bro, having the power to do whatever you feel, to still choosing to lead your people right instead of leading them wrong. That's what it's all about. See, a lot of people, you know, they've been planning to get over on y'all niggas the whole time. But for a lot of other people, we never planned on doing that. So when we see how they was misusing our energy for evil, nigga had to step out that line. Like, hell nah. You ain't gonna be using my energy for that. Not mine. Not mine. Not this time. Not this time. And it's like, truth be told, it don't matter what you got in your hand. If you using it for your edification, use it for your edification, man. You'll find a way to make that shit make sense. I tell people all the time, man, I study my way out the Bible. Because I believe that shit for real. And I feel like a lot of people don't, you know what I'm saying, don't believe that shit for real. So they still taking other people's word for it. They still gotta take other people's word for it. I just went out here and got me a plug. So now when I see these niggas, I'm like, what's up? Man, what's up? You feel me? What's up? You know what I'm talking about? I ain't playing with you. I ain't finna run no old school game on your boy. I ain't And that's what it be for. A lot of people, they just be getting game ran on their ass. Motherfuckers utilizing the fact that you're the kid or whatever you got. No. You ain't trying to uplift the people like I'm trying to uplift the people. Move the fuck around. But like I said, I don't even care for real. I don't even care what religion you are. As long as you are practice of serving the people for real. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no fucking problem. But I only speak about that shit because a lot of people that be religious be so quick to bang on other people. So I'm talking to them. Talking to them. Talking to them. I definitely. It's an honorable message. You feel me? There are a lot of Christ-like figures and have always been. I definitely respect and appreciate the moral of the story. Shit. I'm already out there. I gotta go. Got it out right now. I'm ready to go right now. Ready to go right now. Give me the green light. Give me the green light. The spot, back of the spot. Take it walk. Take this walk in a minute, family. Jesus, definitely on some yoga shit. Yeah, crazy. That's my shit. Ancient Aliens, though. No bullshit. Shout out to Wonderful Wheat Bread. Shout out to Najiba. Thursday. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to my bro Yashar. Most of all, shout out to you. Love you as myself. Ain't nothing you can do about it, as we are. Can't fuck folk. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Pull up a chair. Come over here to the round table. We about to break it all down. So we about to what? We just broke bread right now. Who just came in? Who just came in? Oh, that's legit. Yeah, man, I'm gonna be back in just a few. We about to go walk. I gotta get the little man in the crib. The little man's in the crib. Matter of fact, I'll hold up. Let's go. These people ain't gonna wanna move around. That was Uncle Bino making all that. He's getting smoky over here. cold out here. We gotta get ready for this walk, boy. Y'all ready? We about to go. Walk. Get it over with.